Hello, students. Today we're going to talk about religion and society. We're going to focus on the years between 1050 and 1150 when there was a strong wave of religious movement that swept across Western Europe, resulting in new religious orders, monasteries, and convents. The first group of people we're going to talk about are the Cistercian monks. They're important because they developed new farming techniques that produced more food, and the most famous was Bernard of Clairvaux, who helped promote the Second Crusade, and he also advised the Pope. Now, we can't forget women. Women are going to join convents and become nuns. Many noble women who were either widowed or unwilling to marry are going to be the ones that are going to enter the convents. Most are going to be the educated women of this society, and the famous is Hildegard of Bingen, and she is famous for composing church music. Now, do you guys know what the nun said to the Swiss cheese? Well, she said that she was holier than him. Funny, right? Now, there's another group of men that we can't forget about, and he is called the friar. The friar of this time period is going to be different from the monks because he traveled and preached to the world. Remember, the monks are going to be isolated in their monasteries, and they're going to have a vow of silence, and they're just going to focus on taking care of the people and farming. The friars are different because they're going to travel and actually interact with the people. They're going to live by asking for help. They did not own or keep any personal wealth. And there's going to be two different types of friars. The first is a Franciscan friar. He's going to teach to the poor, and he's going to serve as missionaries. And the person who founded this group was Francis of Assisi. The second group of friars is the Dominican friars, and they're going to spend years studying and preaching to the well-educated. They're also going to defend the church teachings, and this group of friars was founded by Dominic de Guzman. Now, when we talk about the church, we can't forget about what's called the Inquisition. During this time period, the church wanted everyone to be Catholic, and the church is going to use its power to try and end heresy or false teachings of the church. They're going to set up an inquisition, which is a church court, and they're going to charge people with heresy. And if you are charged with heresy, you're going to be called a heretic. And they're going to bring you to the inquisition or church court, and they're going to order you to confess your sin. If you did not, you were either tortured or killed. Now, one of the groups that was focused on this heresy crime are going to be the Jews. And the church is going to persecute the Jews and punish them as heretics. Many people hated them for charging interest on loan money and simply for not being Christian. Jews were blamed for disease and economic problems during the Middle Ages, and this hatred of Jews is known as anti-Semitism. During the 1100s, European rulers began driving out the Jews, and many are going to settle in Poland and Eastern Europe. Now, this was a quick overview of religion and society. We talked about monks, nuns, friars, and the Inquisition. I will TTYL you later.